It's time for yet another Mausoleum Christmas. Again, part 3 in 2D. And here's your host, that lovable little stocking stuffer himself, Chester Grimm.
Thank you, one and all. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's hard to believe how fast time flies. Welcome, one and all, to our holiday special. That's right, Omar. Our last 2 Christmases have been plagued with disaster. But I've taken every precaution to make sure that this one turns out fine. Yes. Well, just to be on the safe side, keep your hand on your hog leg, as they say.
Okay, Grim. I put on the hat, just like you asked. Now, where's my PS4?
What? Where's what?
Seriously? Don't take that tone with me. You know how I feel about the holidays. Halloween sucked this year. And don't get me started on Thanksgiving.
Hey, it's our good friend, Mr. Wormser, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for what? A banquet dinner? Why do they call them banquet? 88 cents won't buy you a loaf of bread. How in the hell do they expect it to buy you a whole friggin' banquet?
Well, it appears that Mr. Wormser has been imbibing a little bit this year.
It wasn't my fault I couldn't find the keys. Damn you, Phyllis, it's been 17 years. When are you ever gonna let me live this down?
Omar, put on a pot of coffee, will you? We'll be back right after these messages.
If anybody loves trains, it's me, Johnny Cash. You know, if your boy's under 10 like mine is, he needs a big Lionel like this Black River Freight. Lionel also makes HO gauge trains for older kids, like this Burlington 181. But for smaller hands, the big Lionel is easier to handle and put on the track. This Christmas, get your boy a train that's built for the way young boys play. A big, rugged Lionel. Lionel, the big train for small hands.
And always remember, there ain't but 3 things in this whole world worth a solitary dime. Old dogs and children, and watermelon wine. Oh, and Debbie Rochon.
Welcome back, everyone. Oh, we have so much in store for you tonight. And let's get the ball rolling, shall we? It appears we have a visitor. Omar, get the door, will you? I wonder who it could be.
Maybe it's Chantilly.
No, Chantilly's still in India, you know. Why, it's our neighbor, Nanny McArdle.
Oh, God, keep your hands on your wallet.
Hello, Lester.
It's Chester, ma'am.
Well, I just wanted to drop by and wish you boys a Merry Christmas.
Why, thank you.
I baked you a pie.
Oh,
It's rhubarb with some horehound in it and just a touch of mint.
how kind of you.
What's that you say?
I said thank you. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
Chester, get rid of this creepy old bitch. She smells like mothballs and dirty coins.
Mr. Wormser said thank you for the pie. It smells delicious.
Oh, you're certainly welcome, the both of you. Well, I have to be going now. You be a good little boy. Maybe you'll find something nice in your stocking in the morning.
Finding your obituary in the morning would be nice enough for me.
He said Merry Christmas to you too, Nanny. Let me help you to the door now. Watch your step. You never know what you'll find on the floor in this old place.
Omar, if I was a betting man, I'd say that rummy-looking biddy was sweet on you. She's probably trying to find a new husband. Yeah, I know. You're married to your work.
Oh, she's such a kind old soul. And everyone loves a homemade pie.
Yeah, slide that one under the fridge. It'll kill all the roaches.
Friends, I have a wonderful short classic holiday film in store for you today in honor of the season. It's from that master of cinematic fantasy.
Ray Harryhausen? George Powell?
No, K. Gordon Murray.
Ah, bloody hell.
It's a charming little piece entitled Santa Claus and His Helpers.
Listen, my children, the hour is drawing near for me to go down to Earth, where all children expect my arrival. As you know, Christmas Eve, it's almost here, and we still have thousands of things to do. Let's all make haste to get all our work finished. It's up to you. Ho, ho, ho.
This is Santa's wondrous laboratory in his castle high above the North Pole and far out in space. In it is located the magic teletalker, connected to the hear-all ear, the behavior computer that registers the good and bad deeds of children of all ages, and the See-It-All telescope, connected to the magic eye. So this is what Santa Claus is looking at through his fantastic telescope. Many villages he has scattered over the whole world. And in these villages, his helpers are constantly busy keeping up with the many things that Santa Claus requires. These are the villages where Santa Claus spends most of his time supervising the construction and development of new toys and keeping track of all the children of the world, those who behave and those who don't. Using the fifth dimension invented by his close friend Merlin the magician, Santa Claus can be seen everywhere, whenever he pleases.
Oh, that awful smell! I should give you 17 slaps before I kick you out of Santa's village. I'll burn that skunk. 10,000 curses. Get him. Oh, oh, my ulcer. 10,000 curses. I can't stand you as my helper anymore. Get out of here.
But, boss, don't be mad at me anymore.
Go! That skunk, I'll found you the day I...
Ow! What are you doing to my friend and pal?
Oh, he does everything wrong, and I can't stand that awful smell.
He only does things wrong because he's littler than you, and you're always picking on him. And the smell, you know very well he cannot help it.
Yippee! 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 Thank you. Thank you.
I don't have enough problems with that skunk.
From me, you smell awful.
Old Marlin! Marlin, where are you? Mr. Merlin! Mr. Merlin!
Oh, Santa Claus, what a scare you gave me. This new rainbow is quite unusual.
I suppose you've changed the colors again.
This one is better than the others. When it reaches the sun into the rainfall, whoa, a miracle of wonderful colors will fill the entire heaven.
Well, Mr. Merlin, tell me if the sleeping powers are mixed. Christmas is coming, and my friends are fighting at one of my villages.
Well, you must go.
But Merlin, how am I going to get there?
Have you forgotten my invention of the fifth dimension? I shall reveal to you the secret of the magic stardust concocted by Merlin, unsurpassed for making all the people in this world disappear. Oh, please, let me go by.
The fifth dimension.
Fifth dimension?
The fifth dimension.
Fifth dimension? What are you talking about?
The fifth dimension. Where is the flower?
Oh! You're getting old and forgetful. Just smell the flower of the fifth moon.
Children, what are you doing? It's almost Christmas, and most of the children of the world have been very good. And therefore, we will need many more gifts this year. We must have peace and harmony, and friends must be friends. We must forgive and forget. Now, children, it is time to go back to work.
You're so right, Mr. Santa. I'll take this too back to the village. We'll start marching. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4.
title, Santa and His Furry Little Friends.
Ah, jeez, it was more like an episode of Heroes of Cosplay on bath salts.
Oh, and that Merlin, what a riot.
You know, I think I'll take a cue from Merlin and scamper away for a while.
Oh, well, we'll be right back, friends, after these important messages.
Now available for the very first time, the daring sequel to Rodrigo Montenegro's chilling cult classic, The 13 Eyes of Death's Kiss. Banned in over 46 countries, Rubstar Home Video proudly presents The 14 Tongues of Death's Embrace. Never before has the screen been filled with such abject terror. Rarely has a viewing audience been forced to witness such overwhelming depravity. Painstakingly digitally remastered from the original negative, this is one horror film you must have in your collection. Also available for a limited time, The Tutu Betty Show Volume 1.
The Tutu Betty Show!
The 14 Tongues of Death's Embrace, and The Tutu Betty Show. Buy them now, while you can, from Rubstar Home Video.
Well, now, before we wrap things up, Mr. Wormser, how about a festive holiday tune?
Yeah, I'm game, Chester. Can I sing my favorite?
Well, I suppose. Is it a standard?
Oh, it is around my house. It's, what can you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb?
Why don't we try something a little more appropriate, like O Tannenbaum?
Tannenbaum. That's German, isn't it? I don't care much for the Germans. After all, they gave us the Nazis, Augustus Gloop, sauerkraut and schnitzel, Oktoberfest. Hang on. Now that I think about it, maybe I do like the Germans. I do. I like the Germans, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Yes, but what about the Nazis?
Yeah, well, they can keep the Nazis. Other than that, they're okay in my book.
Bullets!
Oh, Nibsy! I suppose it wouldn't be Christmas without a visit from Nibsy the Christmas Mouse. And there he is.
You forgot about the worst thing that ever come out of Germany. Maybe even worse than the Nazis.
Uwe Boll?
Ooh, that is worse than the Nazis.
No. I'm talking about the Krampus.
The what was?
The Rumpus?
The Krampus. He's a furry little bugger with a long forked tongue.
Sounds like Miley Cyrus to me. Ba-dum-pum.
Oh, I'm not worried about any supernatural pests this year. I've got something that will protect us.
Screw this. What can you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb?
I've got it right over here. It's the sacred staff of Ratott.
What? Ratott?
Ratott.
Ratott?
Ratott.
Ratott?
Ratott.
What?
Ratott.
Ratott?
Yes, the sacred staff of Ratott.
Hang on. Didn't Omar, Nibsy, and Tiny Marvin die a couple of months ago?
This was handed down to me by my great-great-grandfather, Zebediah P. Grimm.
Hello? Anybody? Remember the vapor? The monsters?
And the staff is said to have great supernatural powers.
Am I the only one here who cares about continuity at all? It's Christmas, for God's sakes.
Now, gather around, everyone, and I'll tell you about this magical little heirloom.
We better take a break, folks. We'll be back right after these messages.
N-E-S-T-L-E Nestle makes the very best. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. Nestle makes the very best. This season, look for special holiday wrapping featuring me, Farkle, on your favorite Nestle candy. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. New holiday wrapping from Nestle. Nestle makes the very best chocolate.
This Christmas, Taco Bell would like to propose a traditional holiday feast. To start, a delicious main course filled with your favorite stuffing. A special side dish made from an old family recipe. For your sweet tooth, a festive holiday treat. All topped off by a bit of the bubbly. And what better way to finish an old-fashioned Christmas meal than with a rousing chorus of your favorite holiday tune?
So, that was the story. Wasn't it interesting?
Yeah, it's a hell of a tight stick you got there, Chester. It just might do the trick if the Crumpus decides to raise his eerie head.
Balderdash! It's a prop. That's the same damn staff that's been leaning up against that wall for years. Has everyone around here completely lost their damn minds?
Yeah, go with the flow, Wormsy. You'll enjoy life a lot more if you do, you numpty prat.
Indeed, Mr. Wormser. After all, 'tis the season of comfort and joy.
Guys, I've sobered up and you're scaring me.
Pish posh! As long as we have the sacred Staff of Ratott, you're as safe as a baby in its mother's arms.
Sweet little baby Jesus!
Oh my! It seems I've activated the staff's ethereal powers.
I'll say, you look rough, Grim. I'm talking Willem Dafoe after a week of camping rough.
I do feel a bit weak. Why can't I move my body?
He's been zombified. Somebody call that ugly bastard Norman Reedus.
It's some kind of hoodoo rigor mortis. Had it myself for a while when I turned. First time I died. You know, back when I was an actual rotten corpse and not a wisecracking plushie. Those were the good old days.
This is so embarrassing. Can someone get me a mirror?
Better get a burlap sack with an eye hole and a black cap.
Shut up, you. Chester, it's going to be okay. What can we do to turn you back into your normal self?
I'm not sure, but we need to start with the Staff of Ratott.
Bad news, mate. Looks like that magic stick is nothing but a pile of embers on the floor. Looks like the smouldering remains of a gigantic fag.
Nibsy!
I meant a fag like a cigarette.
Oh.
Fag.
This is a disaster. With the staff destroyed, our ability to use the dark arts is limited.
How about that necro-kami nom-nom, that phony Bible thing we got buried in the cellar? He changed me from a dead head to a, well, whatever the hell I am.
That might be a place to start. Omar, grab a shovel and sally forth into the root cellar. Dig up that Bible that you buried last year. No, the other one. The one with the face that was able to speak and commit evil deeds.
Hold on, I just remembered. Our go-to guy for magic is Legion. Why don't you give him a call? He's a legitimate miracle worker.
Why, of course! Legion! The horrific amalgamation of at least 3 holiday seasons. And my former Dark Master. That's a wonderful idea, Mr. Wormser.
Oh, no. I'm not sticking around for this. That Poncy wanker and me don't get along.
Just hand me my cellular telephone, and I'll give Legion a ring. I'm sure he'll be pleased to hear from me.
Yeah, last I heard, he even stopped calling you Mickey Rourke.
That's true. He thinks I'm Iggy Pop now.
Ooh, brutal.
Now, for my phone. You'll have to dig it out of my left breast pocket. It should be in there somewhere, along with a lozenge or two and an autographed handkerchief from Peter Tomarkin.
I'm on it.
He's here! Praise be! Legion Legion has heard our call.
Uh-oh, I'm off.
But Chester, we didn't call Legion.
Then who is...
What fool! Legion is dead! I have slain the swine and taken my place as the true face of Christmas. My name is Krampus! Learn it well, for it is the chilling sound of your doom!
Fan-frickin-tastic. Legion's dead, you're a decimated pile of jerky, and now we have to deal with the Fuhrer here. I hate to say it, Chester, but Christmas always sucks ass at your place.
Hold steadfast, Mr. Wormser. The night is always darkest before the dawn. We shall keep calm and carry on.
Oh, that would make one hell of a t-shirt.
It would, wouldn't it? Maybe you should call Joe at fastcustomshirts.com.
Yeah, Joe. He's that guy what makes the shirts, right?
Yes. My phone is in my left breast pocket, along with a lozenge or two and...
Yeah, Peter Tomarkin, snot rag. I got it.
What can you get a Wookie for Christmas when he already owns a comb? What can you get in a hurry for a furry kind of friend like that to take home? He doesn't need a tie clip and he doesn't use shaving foam. So what can you get a Wookie for Christmas when he already owns a comb?
It's really a problem.
What can you get a Wookie for Christmas when he already owns a comb? What can you get in a hurry for a furry kind of friend like that to take home? Oh, he'll never wear galoshes
All right, hold this f***ing dough.
So, what can you get a Wookie for Christmas when he already owns a comb? Let's give him love and understanding, goodwill to man. Wrap it all up in bright colored ribbon and we'll give it to him all over again. That's what you get, a Wookie for Christmas when he already owns a comb.